Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Isaac Frantti of Hartland Hockey. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good, man. Got a big win yesterday against Brother Rice, 5-2. That was probably the best game that you guys have had this year, and especially since the last time you guys were at Eddie Edgar Arena. Things didn't go so well. Things went pretty well this time around. It looks like, you know, what really kind of changed between that time period that you guys were there, because this was a completely different team.
Um, just going hard in practice. The first game we haven't skated together a whole lot, and this past game we've been kind of clicking in practice, and I feel like that really showed out in the game yesterday. Like you said, I think it was our best game by far.
Yeah. So it looks like, I know that throughout the season, I know teams are going to get better within most cases. When you look at what you guys are, because it looks like you guys lost a lot from the championship team last year. So it's just, you're learning a bunch of guys that you guys already know, but it's different from knowing somebody than playing with somebody. But what's it like to kind of just get to know everybody?
It's awesome just to get to know the new faces in the room and just kind of start clicking with them, and it's even more fun to get going with them on the ice, especially like last game. I feel like it was awesome. We were all clicking and just really fun to meet and play with the new guys.
Yeah. By the way, I did not tell him to wear a game day shirt. So, yes, it has my face on it, but I did not tell him to wear it for this interview. Disclaimer right there. So going into so far, you guys have been on it, picked up you had some tough losses early on in the season against some pretty good teams with CC and Stevenson. And then you guys picked up some solid wins so far this year, and then picking up a big win like this. But I know what kind of confidence does this bring, especially with where you're. We'll talk about where you're going in a bit this weekend, this coming weekend. But overall, what's it like to rack up a few wins?
Oh, it's huge for just the team morale after the tough 0-2 start to just kind of get on a roll and just start going. It just feels great, and I think it's really good for the team.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about where you're going this weekend. I know Hartland will make their annual trip up to the UP to take on Houghton and Calumet, and playing in some historic arenas that have been recognized nationally. Um, and we talked about it before. This is a trip that everybody on the team looks forward to every year. Um, and obviously, I know one of the best parts is that 10-hour bus ride up to the UP. So how exciting is that to go back up to the UP again? And actually, it's the last two games of 2022 before you guys get a little bit of a break during the Christmas break for Christmas and New Year's, and then you guys are right back at it. I think the third or fourth against Northville.
Yeah, it's obviously exciting. Probably one of the more fun times of the year, just kind of bonding with the boys on the bus and just playing two tough games up there. It's the boys know how to play up there, so it's always fun. And I got a lot of family to play in front of too, so it's just overall just a really fun trip.
So, do you have family up in the UP?
Yeah, I got a lot of cousins and everything up there. Yeah, so
What's that like? I know there's a lot of Finns on the team as well. So how exciting is it to go up there? I know you guys will have a lot of fan base. You guys will have a lot of fans up there, and a lot of cousins are going to be playing against each other.
yep. Last year was awesome. I had like a little section of family watching, and I actually got a cousin on the team too. So the section will be even bigger this year. So that's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Wait a minute. Are you, for my intents and purpose, are you a Finn?
I am, yeah.
Not know that. Um, so how excited? Just to have a bunch of support up there, it's just kind of like, what is the UP like for someone that may have not been up there?
It's just an unreal place. It's kind of hard to describe. It's just so awesome, and you just kind of got to go up there and experience it for yourself. It's just one of a kind place.
Yeah, for sure. And I know there's some pretty interesting games that you have on the schedule. I know you got Northville coming up. You got lots of other teams. I know you guys are going to go to Howell in a few weeks as well. What's that going to be like heading into with these two games? A little bit of a break, and then really getting after it once 2023 comes around.
Just two solid games to finish out the first half, and then just to pick it right back up in the second half with a few tough games. It's obviously fun, and traveling to Howell will be something to look forward to, and just a overall big game.
For sure. I mean, it's gonna be something. I mean, this season's already been there because right when we get to 2023 playoffs, we'll be here right before you know it.
Yeah, for sure.
So, kind of talk about like what you want to see out of this team as you guys make the trip up to the UP.
Like I said before, just kind of bond more together and just kind of start taking steps like we have in the few previous games, and just keep building on what we've kind of accomplished the past few games.
All right. All right. Well, Isaac, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and best of luck in the UP this weekend.
Thank you.